Hi, it's Jennifer. I thought I'd bring you along with me today. Once a week, I volunteer at the front desk area of the food bank. It's the main distribution area of food bank in my area, and it basically is the place. It's not a pantry. All the giant trucks from different grocery stores and whatnot come to this food bank, bring their extra produce and extra food stuffs and things, and then we distribute those out to the food pantries in our area. And it pretty much covers a very large section of Illinois. So it's a huge operation, and it's busy place full of wonderful, wonderful people. And I volunteer there once a week. So once a week, that's where I'll be, working at the front desk and helping organize things, and all the people that come in and volunteer, and the calls for trucks or pantry people. I help people find the food pantry that's closest to them in their area when they call. Just things like that, and paperwork and computer work and stuff. So that's what I do as a volunteer once a week. So today is the day, and I thought I'd bring you along with me and show you just a little bit, whatever I can show you, of the place where I volunteer to hopefully help with hungry people in my state. So also, if you've seen my garden, I usually have more food that comes out of my garden than I can ever use. So in the summertime, I also bring produce into the food bank when I come in once a week, whatever extras and things I have, which I have so many zucchini. I hope people like zucchini. They take them every time, and they seem to go. So zucchini and tomatoes are the things I usually bring the most, and they're taken and they're loved. So that's a good thing. So anyway, come along with me and see what happens at the food bank that I volunteer at. Okay, so we're headed to the food bank right now, and I'm going to show you the garden that is, I'm not going to tell you the name of it really necessarily, but it doesn't matter. It's a garden that is a huge area right near the food bank, the main food bank, that people have taken up plots. They volunteer to take up a certain area of the garden, and they care for it. They water, and they pick the weeds, and they pick the produce, and they bring it to the food bank. So I will bring you there to that also, and so you can see that general area before. It's right near where the major food bank is. So I'm going to bring you there, and I brought my big bag of zucchini that I got from my garden. It's back there in that Target bag. So I brought that with me too, and I'm gonna donate that. I usually try to donate something every single time I go volunteer. So we're on our way. Here we go. Okay, we're approaching the garden area right through there. You'll see plots of land. It's pretty hard to see from here, but plots of land that are the whole area is being grown, vegetables and corn and everything, and it's a beautiful spot that is used for helping feed the hungry. So fresh produce and things are always good for feeding the hungry. Milk is another thing that many people don't think to donate, but is very, very needed and very wanted, and it goes fast. So if you're ever thinking, what could they need? Milk. Oh, I dropped you. Milk. So anyway, here we go. We're turning in to this enormous operation. They supply the foods to the pantries of a large portion of Illinois. So it's not a pantry per se where you come get food if you are hungry, but you donate your food, and different large corporations donate also. And this is where it's all processed and trucked out to the different pantries. So this is where I go every week. I've got my big bag of zucchini here, and we're headed in. I'll show you a bit about what that's like. It's a huge situation and a huge building, and it's lovely. We're so fortunate that we have this space. Let's try to get ourselves in there. So this is the lobby area, and I work behind that desk right there, and it's wonderful. Okay, what I'm gonna do is grab my, sorry, trying to grab my stuff. I need card. Hi. Hi. I'm good, thanks. Oh, thanks. Okay, I've signed in, and now I'm going to weigh my zucchini on the scale. Uh, 16.7 pounds. Yikes. Okay, so then I donate that in here. Big, huge processing area.
Oh, I sure can. Yeah.
Here's the lobby when it's fairly empty. I didn't want to get a bunch of people in there that weren't aware, but here is a big wall of all the donors in the Sara Lee and ITW and Jewel Osco and all those places that have donated to help this building happen, and we really appreciate them in the waiting area. And when volunteers come in, they sign in on these kiosks here, and they're signed in for their shift. They go online first to sign up for a shift and fill out a consent form, which those I'll be inputting into the computer today, the completed ones. And then if they want to, they can buy a t-shirt. We have hats and t-shirts always available. And that's what the volunteers do. Then they go and have an orientation, and then they go in and help package and get foods ready to go out to the different pantries. And the phone's ringing, so let me go back and get the phone. Okay, I'm just going to show you down the hallway a little bit. We have all sorts of lifetime giving organizations and individuals who give all the time to help with the food bank. We have different conference rooms where our orientations are held for the volunteers, and for any other group that wants to have a little meeting space, we have various different rooms of different sizes. We have a cafeteria for all the people who work here. We have a kitchen back here that is a demonstration kitchen, and a chef that teaches nutritional lunch making and things to different groups. And back here is one of the warehouse rooms. As you can see, it's a huge operation. This is maybe 1/10 of the size of this place. I like this. This is a little lending library thing where you can just take a book and then you can leave a book anytime you have an extra book. People can borrow those and use them and read them, which is really nice. And other smaller rooms back in through here. Big, big building. That's what we've got here. Real big building. So anyway, it's a really fun place to be. It's a great place to volunteer. I enjoy every second of being here. The nicest people you ever want to meet. Just a real great place filled with people who really care about other people. So it's fun. I enjoy it so much, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. So I'm going to head back out to my purse and go jump in my car, and I have to pick up the dry cleaning on the way home. So that's what we're going to do next. Oh, and I want to show you this ball of name tags. When different groups come through, they have a name tag. They add it to the ball, and believe it or not, this ball is 100% name tags. It's really large. Here's my hand. Pretty cool, huh? Heading home. I just picked up the dry cleaning, so I'm headed home now and trying to think about what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. But I wanted to show you that even though we live close to Chicago, downtown Chicago, my husband works downtown. Even though we live, close enough for him to work right in the middle of downtown Chicago, we live in a very green, leafy portion of the area. So our area is very rural. We have horses behind us, and you know, some farms and things that you probably wouldn't think would be that close to Chicago, but it is. And I just wanted to share that with you for those of you who've never been to this area or don't really know. So we kind of get to have our cake and eat it too. We can run into the city anytime we want, and like I say, my husband works there. Or we can just enjoy the country life, which I came from more of a country life type of background, so that's more of me. And so anyway, just want to show you the leafy bits that are near where we live. Okay, I'm home now. I'm going to talk to you from the car because I have to be really quiet when I go into the house. My youngest daughter, who's a college student, she's taking her last semester this coming semester, and she'll graduate in the fall, like December of this year. So she's an engineering student, and she didn't start off in engineering. She started off in environmental science. So when she switched, she missed out on some classes. So in the summertime, she's been taking extra classes. And this summer, she decided to take 3 classes, which during a summer period is a much shorter period of time. So that's considered a full semester's load. So she has taken over the dining room, and her finals week is this week. And so today she's having her first final, and then she has another one on Thursday and another one on Friday. So she has been studying, and she's in there right now, and she's taking her final. And, well, one of them. And so I know that I need to be really quiet when I go in the house. They actually watch her on her camera that's on her laptop the entire time. She has to use a mirror to show all around the room and that there's nothing in the on her computer screen and so forth, just to prove that, you know, she is who she is. She has to show her ID, the whole thing, which I think is fantastic. You know, because otherwise it'd be too easy to cheat. So anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm going to sneak in the house quietly. I picked up the dry cleaning on the way home. It's back there hanging up. So I'm going to go in and be real quiet. So I didn't want to yap when I got in there. But I wanted to say thank you for letting me show you another little part of my world, and basically just implore you to check out any of your possibilities in your area for giving food to those who need it. Even if it's just a very small amount. You know, plant an extra tomato plant and give your tomatoes, you know, even if it's a handful. Seriously, someone is very happy for that handful. Or if nothing else, just, you know, give a little of your time, or, you know, a little money or something. That would be nice too, because it shocked me when I started working there as a volunteer how many people truly are hungry in the world, and I just want to try to do as you know, whatever I can to help out in any small way. So I just wanted to thank you for letting me show you that part of my life, and let me know what you do that makes you just feel happy to help. And I'd love to know what that is. So thanks so much. I'm gonna go quietly sneak in the house and find a corner to be quiet in, and not bang dishes around in the kitchen or anything, because that would be very disruptive. So I will talk to you later. Have a great day. And again, thank you so much. Bye-bye.